Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most sought-after modern coins that's been a hidden gem in the world of numismatics, the 1997 P. Washington Quarter. And believe it or not, this coin is worth a whopping $3.1 million. So, if you have one in your collection, you might just be holding on to a small fortune. Let's take a closer look at its history, value, and why it's so special. Let's go. First, let's rewind a bit and explore the history of the Washington Quarter. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features the iconic profile of the first U.S. president. But the 1997 P. Washington Quarter holds a special place in coin history thanks to a rare minting error that turned it into a treasure. Over the years, the quarter design underwent some minor changes, but the basic image of Washington remained consistent. The 1997 quarter, minted in Philadelphia, hence the P mint mark, seemed like any other regular coin when it was first released into circulation. Little did collectors know, this coin would soon become the focus of intense attention. So, what makes this particular coin worth millions? Well, it all comes down to a rare minting error. The 1997 P. Washington Quarter features an unintentional and highly valuable double die reverse error. This means that the reverse side of the coin, which features the eagle and the phrase E pluribus unum, was struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and the details of the eagle. This error is so rare that it's only found in a select few of these coins. The result? A coin that's incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. In fact, the error is so distinctive that even casual collectors and those unfamiliar with numismatics can spot it. Now, let's talk about the big question. How much is this coin actually worth? The 1997 P. Washington Quarter with the double die reverse error can fetch a staggering $3.1 million in today's market. That's right, a single quarter, originally worth just 25 cents, is now a multi-million-dollar investment. This coin was sold at an auction to a private collector who recognized its worth. But how did it end up being worth so much? Well, rarity, demand, and the condition of the coin all play a huge role. This particular 1997 P quarter, in its mint state condition, is almost irreplaceable. There are only a few known examples of this error, and each one is valued higher than the last. Now, if you think you might have one of these million-dollar coins in your collection, here's how you can spot the double die error. First, look at the reverse side of the coin, particularly the area around the eagle and the lettering that reads E pluribus unum. You'll see that the text and some of the feathers on the eagle appear doubled, with a clear distortion. This doubling is the telltale sign of the double die reverse error. Another area to check is the tail feathers of the eagle, where the doubling is often even more noticeable. The more defined the doubling, the more valuable the coin could be. But remember, condition is key. The higher the grade, the more it could be worth. If you believe you've got your hands on a 1997 P. Washington Quarter with this rare error, your next step is figuring out how to sell it. Many collectors find success at auction houses, where high-end coins like these attract serious buyers willing to pay top dollar. You can also check with trusted dealers who specialize in rare coins. Online platforms like eBay also give you the chance to sell to a global market. Just remember to get your coin authenticated first. Having it graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC can significantly increase its value and help ensure you get the best price. So, why is collecting coins like the 1997 P. Washington Quarter so exciting? It's not just about the money. It's about the history, the hunt, and the thrill of finding something truly unique. Coins like this remind us that even in today's modern world, there are treasures waiting to be discovered. And whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, every coin has its own story to tell. That's it for today's deep dive into the 1997 P. Washington Quarter and its staggering $3.1 million value. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Have you found a rare coin in your collection? Drop a comment below and let us know. Thanks for watching and happy collecting. The place where we talk about rare, valuable, and history-filled coins that could make you a fortune. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most remarkable coins you could ever come across, the Wheat Washington Quarter Dollar from 2001. Sounds like a modern coin, right? But don't be fooled by its age, because this coin's worth a jaw-dropping $3.5 million. But what makes this coin so special? Let's explore its fascinating history, how it came to be, and why it's worth so much today. First things first, let's talk about what makes this coin different from your average quarter. At first glance, it might look like a regular 2001 D Washington quarter, but this coin has something that makes it incredibly rare, the wheat feature. You might be asking, what do you mean by wheat? Well, stick with me, because it's about to get interesting. The Washington quarter was originally minted in 1932 to honor the first U.S. president, George Washington. It's been produced regularly since then, but the 2001 D version is where things take an unexpected turn. You see, in this particular year, a rare minting error occurred. During the production of the 2001 D quarters, a wheat design was accidentally stamped onto some of the coins instead of the usual elements. This was no ordinary minting error. The wheat design, commonly associated with the famous Lincoln wheat penny, was mistakenly incorporated into the Washington quarter's reverse side. While most quarters from this year carry the typical eagle design on the reverse, the Wheat Washington quarter features two crossed wheat stalks, an element that was never meant to be part of this coin. Imagine the shock and excitement when collectors discovered this error. It wasn't just a minor mistake. It was a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence. Now, why is this coin worth so much? Well, the 2001 D Wheat Washington quarter is an extremely rare find. Only a handful of these coins were ever produced, and because of that, their market value skyrocketed. You might be wondering, where do I find one? The truth is, these coins are almost never available on the open market. Those lucky enough to have one have kept them locked away, knowing full well that the coin could be worth millions. But let's take a closer look at this coin. Originally, collectors didn't know just how rare this coin was, and its price hovered around a few $1,000s in the early 2000s. But as time passed, the rarity of the coin became more apparent, and demand increased exponentially. Today, the value of a single 2001 D Wheat Washington quarter is estimated at an astonishing $3.5 million. That's right. What was once just a simple error has turned into one of the most valuable coins in the world. Can you imagine finding this coin in your pocket change? It's a collector's dream, and the type of discovery that has sent coin enthusiasts and investors scrambling to search through their change jars. So, how do you know if you have one of these coins? Let's break it down. To identify the Wheat Washington quarter, pay attention to these key features. The 2001 D version has the mint mark D on the front of the coin, right beneath George Washington's portrait. The most obvious distinguishing feature is the two crossed wheat stalks on the reverse. This is what sets it apart from the regular 2001 quarters. The condition of the coin greatly impacts its value. Coins that are in mint state, with minimal wear and tear, fetch higher prices. Point 4. Remember, due to the limited number of Wheat Washington quarters that were minted, finding one in circulation is incredibly rare. To determine the coin's value, it's essential to have it graded by a professional. Coins with higher grades, meaning less wear, better definition, and clarity, will be worth more. Some have sold for well over $3 million, and a perfect specimen could easily fetch more at auction. Now, you might be thinking, I need to check my change. But keep in mind that this coin is extremely rare. The odds of finding one are slim to none, but it's always fun to check and see if you have a little treasure hidden in your pocket. If you do come across one of these valuable coins, make sure to get it properly assessed and graded. And who knows, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to reflect on the significance of this coin's history. The Wheat Washington quarter not only stands as an example of how errors can turn into treasures, but it also reminds us of how coin collecting can be more than just a hobby. It can be an investment in history and a way to preserve the legacy of our country's currency. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner, keep an eye out for these rare finds because, as we've seen, the rewards can be astronomical. So, do you think you might have one of these coins in your collection or in your change jar? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's deep dive into this valuable coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on more coin collecting secrets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Today's featured coin is the Wheat Washington Quarter Dollar, minted in 2000 with the P mint mark. This unique coin has gained legendary status among collectors, and today, we'll be exploring why it's worth millions. At first glance, it may look like just another quarter, but this one holds incredible historical significance. To understand its value, we need to look back at its history and the special circumstances surrounding its creation. Let's take a step back to understand the Washington Quarter. This iconic coin was first introduced in 1932, celebrating the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features a portrait of Washington on the obverse side and an eagle on the reverse. The design remained relatively consistent for decades, with slight modifications over the years. However, by 2000, a unique twist was added to the Washington Quarter series. Enter the 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter. So what's so special about this coin? Well, the 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter isn't your average quarter. The term wheat refers to the distinct error that occurred during its minting. In 2000, a very rare error took place during the minting process. Some of the Washington quarters produced that year were struck with a special die that featured an engraving of wheat stalks, a design element typically reserved for the Lincoln wheat penny. This accidental engraving, combined with the mint's standard Washington quarter design, led to the creation of a coin that is now known as the Wheat Washington Quarter. Though many coins were destroyed, a handful made it into circulation. Collectors and coin enthusiasts were quick to notice this rare error, and that's where the value of the 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter started to rise. But how much is it really worth today? Let's find out. Today, the 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter is valued at an astounding $3.4 million. But how did it reach such a high price? The short answer: rarity and demand. The 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter is incredibly rare. Out of the hundreds of millions of quarters produced that year, only a handful were struck with the wheat error. The combination of historical significance, the unique design, and its limited supply has made this coin a holy grail for collectors. Not only is the 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter rare, but it also represents an error in American coinage that collectors find fascinating. With each discovery of these coins, their value continues to climb, and collectors are paying millions for an opportunity to own one. So, how do you spot a 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter? It's all about the details. First, make sure you're looking at a 2000 Washington Quarter with the P mint mark, which stands for the Philadelphia Mint. Next, look closely at the reverse side. The wheat design should be visible, just above the eagle's tail. If you see this distinctive wheat stalk engraving, you've found a true rarity. Now, not every 2000 P Washington Quarter with wheat stalks is worth millions. Many of these coins were damaged or altered over time. To fetch top dollar, the coin must be in excellent condition and free from wear, scratches, or cleaning. So, if you happen to come across a 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter, where should you go to sell it? High-end coin dealers, auctions, and specialized numismatic events are your best bet. Coins like these often appear at major coin auctions, where collectors from all over the world compete for a chance to own a piece of history. And of course, you'll want to have your coin professionally graded by a service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, to ensure it's authenticated and valued correctly. As the years go by, the value of rare coins like the 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter is only expected to increase. The scarcity of these coins, combined with the growing interest in rare numismatic items, means that prices could continue to climb. So, if you're lucky enough to own one, now may be the perfect time to sell, though many collectors prefer to hold onto their treasures as investments. So, there you have it. The 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter is more than just a coin. It's a rare piece of American history with a current market value of $3.4 million. Whether you're a collector or just someone interested in the world of rare coins, this coin is definitely one to watch. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2000 P Wheat Washington Quarter, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, the world of coins is full of surprises. Who knows what rare gems you might find next? See you in the next video. Today, we're diving into an extraordinary piece of numismatic history, the ultra-rare 2006 P. Wheat Washington Quarter Dollar. This remarkable coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, with a jaw-dropping current market value of $3.7 million. So, what makes this coin so valuable, and why is it worth millions? Stay tuned as we unravel its history, unique features, and what you should look for if you happen to stumble upon one. Let's get started. The 2006 P. Wheat Washington Quarter is a true enigma in the coin world. It wasn't part of any official U.S. Mint release or program, which makes its existence all the more fascinating. Here's the backstory. In 2006, the U.S. Mint was producing the State Quarters program, commemorating different states in the Union. However, a handful of quarters were struck with a unique error. Instead of the standard state design, they featured a hybrid reverse image of a wheat sheaf, reminiscent of the iconic Lincoln wheat penny. This unexpected error is believed to have occurred during a transitional phase at the Philadelphia Mint, where dies meant for pennies were accidentally paired with quarter planchets. It's a phenomenon known as a mule error, and it's one of the rarest types of mint mistakes. Now, let's talk about what sets this coin apart. On the obverse, you'll find the standard profile of George Washington, as seen on all Washington quarters. But flip the coin over, and here's where the magic happens. Instead of the usual state design, you'll see a beautifully struck image of wheat ears, identical to the reverse of the 1909 to 1958 Lincoln wheat penny. This mix of designs from two different coins makes it a true masterpiece of error minting. Other key details to look for include the P mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the high-relief strike of the wheat sheaf on the reverse, which is incredibly detailed and crisp. Experts have authenticated fewer than 10 of these coins, making them exceptionally rare and valuable. The astronomical value of the 2006 P. Wheat Washington Quarter can be attributed to a combination of factors. With fewer than 10 known examples, this coin is among the rarest error coins ever discovered. Coin collectors and numismatists worldwide are eager to own such a unique piece of minting history. The accidental blending of two iconic U.S. coin designs has made this coin a symbol of numismatic curiosity. The best preserved example, graded MS 68 by PCGS, fetched $3.7 million at a recent auction. Coins in lower grades may still sell for millions, but pristine examples command the highest prices. If you're lucky enough to come across a 2006 P quarter with a wheat reverse, here's how to authenticate it. Look for the P mint mark on the obverse. The wheat design should be perfectly struck and aligned with the coin's edges. Reach out to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC for certification. Use online databases or coin guides to ensure your coin matches known specimens. The 2006 P. Wheat Washington Quarter is a once-in-a-lifetime discovery that could turn your spare change into millions. Always check your coins carefully, and don't overlook even the smallest details. You never know what hidden gem might be hiding in your collection.